This guy quit a $600,000 dream job to purchase a business for $1 million. This is part two of the miniseries. I told you I was working at a sales exec at an investment research company, right? In my previous video. Well, I joined this company selling research papers to investment firms, but I was so shocked day one because they provided leads.
Leads are just people who might want to buy what you're selling.
They provided leads with phone numbers, emails, names, and even the content they downloaded and viewed. What was crazier was most of my colleagues were making tens and thousands of dollars selling digital research papers through emails. No face-to-face meetings, no phone calls, no Zoom meetings, just pure emails. My brain was literally blown away. I thought this was the weirdest thing. People were buying tens and thousands of digital research papers through emails. This literally felt like cheating. Now, where I came from, you knew nothing about your prospect. You just got the product and service, you got trained on it, and you were literally thrown on the field and figured out how to sell to whomever wanted to buy. Then it hit me. The door-to-door experience set me up for everything else to be on an easy mode. It built that sort of an entrepreneurial spirit. I crushed it at the job and became the youngest and fastest to be promoted, but I couldn't handle it there. I left, or rather, I was pushed out. If you work at a large corporate, you know the next word that's gonna come out of my mouth and start nodding. I guarantee you. Politics. Politics, yeah. The more noise or ripples you make at corporate, especially in an old school culture, it's usually the big ones. It doesn't matter whether you're right or improving the company for the better, your life gets harder. It's not about being right, but being liked. There's a Japanese saying that nail that stick out gets hammered out. This was when I was introduced to startups, specifically early startups, where I wouldn't be hammered down for making positive change, but rather rise up to become an indispensable employee where only results mattered. Or so I thought, and that's for part 3 later. Anyways, that's it for part 2. Like and subscribe, or subscribe and like for part 3, where I start sort of dabbing into my entrepreneurial journey, starting with e-commerce, building an e-commerce brand on Shopify, selling women's clothes. I was selling Moxie dresses and beautiful blouses. Bye.